Work week is done. See if we get a few people in here. Doing a bit of logging here on Willamina Creek. Willamina Forest, I mean. The new logging map by Catalyzer Gaming. I was hoping for some the John Deere equipment from North Modding Company, but that didn't. Johnson didn't get into testing it this week. I know T-Bone said he thinks he's got all the issues fixed. I hope he's right. So, we'll get the log in here in just a second. Alright, let's get to it. People show up, they show up. If not, we're going to log. Give us some more. We've clear cut from the top of the ridge here where our logging deck is, all the way down to the border of the map. We are to the end. And right here's as far as it would let me do our road. As you can see, this is it. This is the border. As you can see here on the map where we're located, we're just below the shop heading toward the mill. We've cut us a road up here onto the hill and done a lot of felling earlier. I've done a video of some felling, and we'll do that video, load it up here after a while. Been liking this new Ponzi Buffalo mod. It's got the clam bunk on it. It's awesome. Just got to get her loaded up though. Sometimes it's a pain in the rear end, but oh well. Well, stuck on the, there. What's going on, big dog? Try to kill some of these trees. knocking down some trees here on Willamina. We got the landing all cleared up and we're just skidding some trees in, doing a little processing and loading. Starting to get a little lag up in here. Oh, that didn't end well. I'll keep clipping that daggone thing. Yeah, I've been on this a little bit. Made quite a bit of progress. Got a landing cleared here on top of the hill. Trying to finish this load out before I stop the stream. Yeah, I'll be thrilled to get it on my loading deck up here too. Wish Giants would have got to testing it today, but they said they was backlogged with mods, so they didn't get a chance to test it, so hopefully it'll be out Monday. I can't wait to get hold of that swing loader either. Well, this 1470G, it ain't that bad processing. It's just not what I'm used to. It's more what you would think of like European when you see it. Over here, I'm just used to States, we're just used to tracked equipment. Yeah, it's a lot of people complaining about the logging physics and stuff in 19, but I think it's better than what it was in 17. At least on console. Now, it might not be as good on PC, but Homemade bulldozer. Started out, I only had a few blue screens. I mean, the log grapple on anything was real weak to the first patch, but after the first patch, I've not really had an issue. I didn't do any logging for probably about I attempted logging, but I didn't do no real logging for about probably till the first patch come out. It was just frustrating. Yeah, I don't. That's not very realistic. But it is what it is, I guess. Ain't too bad a looking load. No, the thing I hate the most on this is skidding. Oh, I hate skid loading. Processing, loading, I'm fine with that. 43.9. I'm saving up, man. Get some cash in the banks when them new toys come out. I can afford them. Right here's what's took me so long, is clearing this path up the hill here and cutting this deck out. I'm on normal. Here's what I done earlier today. I'll take you and show you right quick. Where's my tractor? I shot down this side of this hill and cleared it all the way to the border. That's where all these logs I'm hauling right now have come from, out of this skid road down here. Now this ain't as hilly as Rogue River, at least. There's the border of the map. I'd like to clear this hilltop off. Oh yeah, Rogue River's extreme. I'm not gonna hit that till I have the tracked feller buncher and stuff, because you can't use that front wheel loader with that feller buncher head on them hills. There's no way. That's a disaster waiting to happen. I've tried it already. You can tell that map was designed for PC and then submitted and released for console. Yeah, it's hard to accomplish anything when it's just you. But I have fun doing it. That's all that matters. I could sit here and load trailers all day. It took some getting used to, the terrain editor did. I'll give you, it really did. I don't get a lot of time to multiplayer. Only reason I've had so much time to play this week is wife and the kids are gone to Indiana visiting some family. And I had to stay back because I had to work, so I've had a little time to do some stuff, but I don't get much. Yeah, the stumps, that, I'd love to have that stump grinder black sheeps, but I don't have a clue when it's going to come out. They're very particular. They make sure everything's perfect before they let it out. I love working a knuckle bone. I can actually, if I get in a groove and I've got the wood, I can load quicker with knuckle bone than I can with a wheel loader. But I've been, for the last about month, I've been non-stop with, yeah, BSM, they like to tease a little, but man, they put out good quality stuff. I've been in their Discord a lot. They ain't saying much. They had a few pictures of the day they let loose of a couple of things, but I mean, they've been pretty quiet. I like the skidder, it looks good, but I'm disappointed in the grapple on it. The grapple on that skidder, if you're lucky, you get 2 logs, but 90% of the time you get 1 log in it and that's it. But now this, have you tried the new Ponzi Buffalo mod? That's what I'm skidding with. I mean, the crane, you gotta use the crane on it to get them in, but at least you can get as many as you can close that grapple on. I've had up to 8 or 9 of these big pines in it and never lose a one. Once you lock it down, and that's without using the straps, that's just using the clam grip on it. It don't go nowhere. This thing right here is a beast. They're still getting hassled in their Discord, Mark, on it's crazy. You go in their Discord, they're having to ban, and it kind of embarrassed me because the most of it's console players just go in there and constantly just start asking, when's this coming out, when's this coming out? They just aggravate them to death. Oh, this right here, son, it's bad. I'm telling you, it's bad. If you get the use of the crane on it to load your logs into that clam with, and make sure you fold your stakes up on it so they're not in the way, so this whole rear end right here will pivot as you move. And it's got these the straps are for like hauling wood, but I've made use of them for doing this right here, maneuvering, so I can get back to more trees. and it's got full control of the tree. You can pick the entire tree up and just tilt it and twist it any way you want to. It does, man. It make those. Well, there's a guy in the North Modern Discord this morning. As soon as he stepped into the Discord, it instantly started, "Where's the John Deere stuff? When's it coming out? Can you tell me when it's going to be out?" Well, see, when you close that clam up on this, see if I can get a better look at it. There's no straps on it. Just that wanting them two little clams right there hold every one of them logs in place perfectly. I have never had one slide out since I've been doing this. I put in a lot of practice in 17 with knuckle bone, so as soon as I figured out you could switch your controls back to the way they was on 17, I was good on this. Kentucky. Good old KY. Whereabouts in West Virginia? I go through West Virginia every Wednesday. Only time I ever pass through Virginia is when I'm headed to Myrtle Beach, which I'm not going this year. I'm kind of bummed about it. We're taking a vacation some other Jellystone National Park, which is down around Bowling Green, Kentucky. I go as far as I go is over toward Williamson, Crum, and Kermit area over there, and Fort Gay. I go there every Wednesday on a sales route I do for the automotive company I work for. We sell hydraulic fluids and stuff like that, and logging supplies and stuff to loggers and coal mines. Oh, I've been through Hazard. Yeah, I'm real familiar. I just come through Hazard today, actually, on my way from work. I started at this company I'm with. I started out in their warehouse pulling the orders that the sales reps sent in, and then I moved up to driving truck, then become a sales rep myself. So it's got its good days and bads. Before I did what I'm doing now, I logged a little and worked coal and stuff like that. he's pretty good. I like that he don't take his own mods and beef them up and make it easier for him to control. I think he uses the FS19 standard, just like the mods are released from the mod hub. He don't soup on his own mods up and make himself look better than, because the thing about PC, you can go in and edit a mod and make it like Superman, and to where you can't never drop nothing with it and stuff like that. I'm hitting something. The Mountain State Modding, that's a group you get right here a lot from. They're making a lot of logging mods right now, and they're bringing the console. They're sending the mod hub branded, because on PC, you know, you can have branded product, but for everything they can't brand, they're going to just make it in a lizard. They've got a trailer mounted knuckle boom they're working on, a bunch of logging trailers, a new low loader trailer they're working on, a couple different feller bunchers, some wood chip trailers and stuff that hold a big quantity of wood chips. Yeah, they're working on some major Mountain State Modding is. They're getting ready to send one of their first mods, I think, in for testing here not too long. It's a pup trailer. Mountain State Modding. Bobcat Logger. He's used to be with FDR. He's in that group now, and they're doing the same thing North Modding Company's doing. They're bringing everything they can bring to console. What they can't, you know, they just can't, but they're working on doing stuff like that. It's like Mirathus Catalyst, who made this map. He was with FDR Logging, and I think he's left them. I think FDR Logging's down to one person now, and that's just Jordan himself. See how that clam buck spins? I love that there. He's killed himself out. And it ain't just the pure fact that he don't do console mods and stuff. I've used a few of his mods on PC. I've got a buddy that's got a PC, and I was asking him, I said, oh, he logs. I'm like, oh, you use FDR mods? He said, no. And I said, why? You know, why wouldn't you? He said, because they crash his game and conflict with other mods and stuff. But I've tried them. They ain't the worst mods in the world, but I mean, yeah, Mountain State's got Discord. Yeah, I'm part of their Discord group. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Add me on Discord, and I'll send it to you. Oh, yeah, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you do. Oh, wrong one. Needing the processor. Yeah, I forgot to use Poor Boy on Discord. If you want to know anything about mods that are coming and stuff like that, get sneak peeks, man. Discord's the place to be. I was literally getting ready to delete my Discord, and I stumbled on the North Modding Company's Discord, and now I'm pretty much addicted to it. Hey, Fullboy, we got a Facebook group. It's PS4 Loggers. And I don't know if you're in it. Marquand's in it. We're getting up and going. We got about, I think, 50 or 60 members right now. But it's all about logging on PS4. No, that's Larry's is, ours is, FS, so Farming Simulator 2017-2019 logging PS4. I think, yeah, is what it is. It's all about, which, I mean, we've got some Xbox members and a few PC members on there too, but it's just a place we post pictures of stuff we're doing and logging related stuff. I hate when it does that. That was a good log. I've discovered Farming Simulator back on FS15, and I didn't even buy the game for myself. I bought it for my sons. I bought it at a gas station, and I seen the back of it, and I seen like cows and tractors and stuff, and I was like, you know, what kid wouldn't love that? So I bought it for my sons. They didn't like it, and then I ended up probably 2 or 3 months after I bought the game for them, sitting down and trying it one day when no one was home, and then I just got addicted to it on FS15, so I've been playing it ever since. Well, I noticed my sons wasn't playing the game. I was like, well, you didn't play that game I bought you. And they go, oh, it's hard. I'm like, hard? It's driving tractors and cows. And I had never tried it. And then when I started playing it, I was like, I could see how a little child would find that boring or hard, because, I mean, you actually got to do more stuff than just run around shooting guns and driving cars. It does me too. I just chill out, and every now and then I'll throw on a live stream. If people watch, that's good. If not, oh well. YouTube channel's starting to grow, though. I noticed that. Throw up some videos, and I just enjoy playing it. It's actually PlayStation. If you want to stream a video and do live stream, PlayStation is the easiest console to do it on. A lot easier than doing it on Xbox. While you're playing, all you do is just hit your share button and click broadcast, and then set it up, and you're going. Because I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this and stuff, and yeah, it was pretty simple. Yeah, you can do Twitch too if you want to do Twitch. But the only thing about Twitch, I've noticed Larry streams on Twitch. It's got a lot of buffering and lag on my end. I don't know if it's just my end or... I've got some major lag going on right here, right now. I know that. I do that too on my YouTube channel. I shot one right before I went live stream that I've got to work on. It's an hour video. I'll work on it here when I get done here in a few minutes and post it. My only real fault to console at all is the lag you get when you get so many logs and stuff down. But I've got to get these trees right here cleared up too, because where they're down close to the loading deck, these right through here, they're causing lag. And then if I need to go down and start cutting probably about another... Well, this map is going to lag if you got too many trees around your deck, because Chad put 42,000 freaking pine trees in it. Yeah, there's 42,000 trees on Willamina Forest. And I think there's 40,000 on Rogue River. But what I need to do, I need to come and start clearing down to about right here, all the way around the loading deck there, and that'll take that lag out of it. And if you got a bunch of this stuff, tops and stuff around on your deck, it'll cause it too. Even though it ain't the whole tree, it still counts it as a tree till it's been ground away. He's started on his next map right now called Oasis. It's a desert logging map. Y'all, like I said, when you get your loading deck and stuff going, just make sure you clear the trees back from it a little, and make sure you grind your stumps and stuff, because they'll still cause lag if you got a lot around. I just cut that path down there to the edge of the map just to feel like I've accomplished something, because I've been cutting trees all over this place, and it don't look like I've accomplished nothing except right through here. But this right here is what I need to do all the way around this landing right here. Is come down about right here, go all the way around it. That's what I'll do tomorrow probably. The wife and kids come back on Sunday, so I've got all day tomorrow. I'm gonna get this bunk loaded and I'm gonna call it a night. I'd planned on when I started clearing, like, you know, everything around the mill and all that, but I wanted to get up in the hill. And I found this area here. I went around on a tractor where I could get through, and I found this in the road, the hill, section here that I'm on, so I just started clearing road, man. Next thing I know, I'm up on top, and I've cut a landing in and banging out wood. But I like this map because you got, I didn't think I was going to like having to cut a road and cut my own landings and stuff like that, but I've actually really enjoyed this map probably better than any map I've played yet ever on Farming Simulator for logging. On this one, I haven't cheated at all. That's why I'm trying to get some money up before those new mods come. I won't cheat to get them. Which, I got nothing against nobody that throws a little money into the game. That's, no big deal. But I'll do that on farming, but I don't do it on logging. It's hung on the heel boom. I liked Grizzly Mountain, I'm not gonna lie, but when I hate to say FDR because at the time FDR was a bunch of people, and but I guess when Jordan made the decision he didn't want to do anything for console and they weren't going to update the map and stuff, and I just kind of walked away from it. Now Chad, he's already updated Rogue River, which it come out today, and there's an update for this map already, but I'm not going to download it because I think it's going to require a new save file. But the issues it fixes basically issues that people who are going to want to turn this into farmland and stuff are going to face. There's a few floating trees down there around the sell point, the grain sell points and stuff like that, and so that don't affect me. So I'm not going to download the update for it. Well, I mean, I think Chad had a real hand in Grizzly Mountain, and I love Chad's work. I've always been a big fan of his log maps and stuff. But like I said, if they weren't going to update it and stuff like that, because it hadn't had the new update, so you could put grass down and stuff, and I didn't. And then I didn't know if it had actually ever been updated, and I was afraid of losing, so I just didn't even play it. And the next thing you know, Rogue River's coming. I was logging Mercury Farms there for a while by Alien Gym, and it had a nice forest area on it, and I'll have to get them 2 logs when I move this truck. I won't farm much anymore, especially once the JD stuff hit. When we got good logging stuff, I do every now and again farm a little. I farmed a little last night. I tried that new hen house mod that come out, which is a good chicken mod for the chickens and stuff. It was actually a really good mod, but I just wanted to try it out. But, I'll mainly log now, especially I know we're just a few days away from getting the good stuff. I did that on a couple maps, like Pacific Northwest. I planted a bunch of trees on it. It's got a nice little forestry area on it. I've got a save file going on Osina too, and I mean it's a lot of farmland, but there are some there's a very nice logging area in it. So I just jump from one to one, that way I don't get burnt out on one map and don't want to play it no more. Yeah, I can fit some more on there. The rest of these on there. Yeah, that's the way a log road should be. I was talking to Chad, who made this map, about them, and he said they were incredibly difficult to make. Hence the reason they only made the little road there in that one logging area. But Chad said to do that in an entire map would be a long process. But he said he liked the road too, and that he knew how to make them. But like I said, it's just such a time-consuming process. Especially if you're going to make the whole map that way, basically. Because if you're doing a logging map, you'd probably have to do almost the whole map that way. Oh, crap. What are you doing, Lord? Let's set these down. We're about to have a bad time right here. Glitchy log physics. Yeah, I'm past my shift time. I'm on someone else's shift. The log physics on here is they just go random sometimes. I mean, completely random. I've literally put a grapple and logs on, and then when I come back with my next pickup, they're walking away. So it's like right there, that log right there is glitching. That's its problem. I've got you. We'll strap you down. I'll hold you down and put a strap on you. There's why. Okay. We can fix that. Now let's sit down. Oh, if it must be anyone, just make a logging simulator game. There is one that somebody had been making, but it's only going to be PC. It's got the dirt terrain, the ground physics like Mud Runner. They said they'd hope to bring it to console eventually, but it ain't made its release on PC yet. That is ugly. Oh well. So this game is called Lumberjack Simulator, I think, or Logging Simulator or something. And he's actually got a web page, and there's some videos on Facebook of it. Alright. I think I've seen the one you're talking about on PS4. Yeah, American Truck Simulator and that's supposed to be coming. Which I think I'll play that. I see T-Bone's been playing it and putting videos up on the Discord there, North Modding Company. And the guys over at Mountain State Modding, they play it a lot too. Let me pivot my truck back around. Get these 3 logs and I am done. Oh, don't tell me you're too far away. You are too far away. I threw you too far away after that. Yeah, that log's out of my reach. I've got myself pivoted around now. Too close to the truck. That's what I need. This is the coolest trick in the world if you didn't know about it. Dude, I played 18 Wheels of Steel on PC years ago. I used to make mods for racing games, but I haven't modded in so long. I know it's definitely changed. I used to mod NASCAR games and stuff. Yeah, I was a big fan of 18 Wheels of Steel back in the day. I sound like my dad now when I talk to my kids about the way video games used to be. Well, back in my day, I used to be huge into NASCAR, man. The game I used to mod was NASCAR Heat when they brought the dirt track series in. And I used to make dirt trackers, late models. And I actually used to sell them on the internet. People would tell me their name and what sponsors they wanted and what color they wanted their car, what number they wanted on it, and I would make them. I'd bang them out and sell them for $10 a car. So, because people would race online with them. Yeah, I used to have a lot of fun doing that, but that was back just right after high school. I was in between jobs. You could not. I could do a few cars at a time. Well, fellas, I'm hopping off. Talk to y'all after a while.